Welcome everybody to another episode of the Extra Pass Podcast. It's been a minute, man. We here back with P, Nick,
too long,
and Fig. What's up? What's up, fellas?
Yo, what's up, gang?
Yo, P, you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up, man? What's been going on?
The Rocket
What's up,
Slide,
man?
baby.
Living life. Live to see another day.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You know?
sir. It's been a minute.
Serving it up.
Gary's
What
way.
are you serving up?
Gary's way.
Man.
No, man, it's been a minute since we've done an episode, like
been a
since
while,
last year, man. So
No, you didn't have to do that.
what? I
It's
mean,
true.
it's true.
It'll
I
be
mean,
true.
the last video we have on our
Actual
channel
year.
That was
is
like 30 days ago.
the hot ones. I mean, that was an experience.
That was fun.
But what's
Never again.
some things that have happened since our last episode, man?
I mean, you had a kid, right?
Imagine
Nah, just kidding. But
One thing that comes to mind, man. Nick won fantasy
the
football.
chip.
That
I got
was-
my ring. I got my
Hey,
first
congratulations,
chip.
man! Welcome to the
Money in the bank.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
table, man.
Yes,
all of us are on
sir.
the trophy now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Had to do it to him,
That was
man.
fun. That was a good
I ain't
year.
even in the league.
I remember.
Facts.
I was thinking about the draft earlier when
Mhm.
we were drafting that day. I was so locked in. Like, I knew who I wanted. I knew like
That was a
throughout-
good day, man.
I knew it throughout the year. I was like, okay, how did Preston when he had the most like pickups throughout the season? So in the beginning, I picked up
I
Puka.
did have the most.
I picked up Puka and some other guys, but Puka was the biggest one.
I don't really even remember what happened in fantasy, like the playoffs. I remember I lost my Uncle Chad. Did you make the playoffs?
I did, but I lost the first round. I think.
To Nick? No, you
No.
lost to
Who did I lose
Matt?
to? Zach. think it was
Zach.
and I beat Zach.
Oh, wow, you did lose to Zach. Tough. So, I mean, that's what happened. We haven't really been hooping. It's been raining, a whole bunch of other stuff
Yeah,
going
everybody's
on.
been busy.
It's not like it's raining on our hoop days.
Yeah,
only,
I
too.
know,
Like,
it's actually
crazy.
What did I tell you?
It's
It's,
like
always on
magic.
the weekends. I swear to God.
It's
Only
only on
Saturdays.
Saturday too. It's crazy.
Yeah, so we'll be back out there soon, though.
And look
Um,
out for that because we're gonna be starting to film those. So we're gonna have video proof of
some good
everybody's,
footage.
numbers.
Someone's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
postered.
So, let's go back to the NFL. We have one more game left in the season, man. Where's the time gone?
Dude, what happened, man?
Man,
Time flies, bro.
We say that every time.
every time.
year.
And it's
Oh,
going to
by way
take
too
10
fast.
times longer to come back to the
Nah, it's
NFL.
The
Dry
NFL
spell.
offseason
The
is just so much
offseason-
bigger than like any
Any-
other
Oh
sport.
my God, it's not even close, man.
It's just
But
pain.
we're in the playoffs, the Super Bowl, I guess. So I guess we could talk about the playoffs so far. Some things I have,
a lot of
are,
disappointments.
Just a lot of pain.
the two things that stuck out to me kinda are like the CJ Stroud and Jordan Love games. I mean,
Yeah, some
those
young
were the
stars
early on in the playoffs, like
Master classes.
I mean, just young stars
showing out.
going into their own, What were your guys' thoughts on like the Jordan Love, CJ Stroud, those young quarterbacks in the playoffs?
Stroud was nice.
Both next up.
Mm-hmm. Damn. But like,
He
I
gets
mean,
choked up when he talks about love.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
I guess we could start off with, Jordan Love going into Dallas, man,
Damn, dude.
And just-
Just like A-Rod
just like
He worked it
A-Rod,
like a
man.
owns
man.
Dallas.
Fig, you're a Cowboys fan. This is probably one of the times you can tune in here to this episode. How did you feel losing as a Cowboys fan? Were you used to it, or you're like, fuck?
Oh no, dude, I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
That's tough.
You gotta understand that every year we do the same shit. We get to it and then we fucking fumble at the very end.
That's real. They always have
Every
the
year they're
roster,
like, this is our year.
Exactly.
This is
every
it.
year is our year.
and they
But we
They have-
But
always
it's just not.
It's not.
and they have the talent for it to be their year.
Yeah,
I feel like
we play great all season long,
Mhm.
and then we get to the end, and they just start to like get a little bit
They
too
lose
anxious.
confidence.
Yeah, it's all about like the mental isn't there.
Mhm.
The mental fortitude with them is just not there.
Mhm. Okay, so would you say CJ Stroud top 5 quarterback right now or no?
Preston.
Top 5 quarterback in the league?
Yeah, he had a good season. He
I'm going to say
threw
no.
for 4K,
Buddy, I'm just going to say no.
23 and 5.
Top 5.
He's a rookie. You can't
That's
give him
tough.
a top 5.
He had a
top
pretty
five.
impressive season.
He's top
I agree,
10,
but
top
he's-
He
10.
won a playoff game.
I'll give you top 10. I can't
Maybe
give you
top,
top
8
5.
or something.
Okay,
He's only a
Um,
rookie. This is his first.
A lot of
Only-
quarterbacks.
only
a lot
season
of
of data.
quarterbacks were hurt
It makes
this
it
year.
like really impressive in my opinion, like how good he did this year.
That is
I
true.
agree.
He won a playoff game, and
Is he better than Purdy?
Yes.
Yes.
Not close. It's
Okay,
a lot better
that's
than
what I
Purdy.
wanted to know.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah. So, I also have another question. Did the Panthers make a mistake not drafting C.J. Stroud?
Only time will tell after the first season. Obviously, it seems like that, but
Still early.
he was a rookie.
I know,
You
but
know, he wasn't a good situation in Carolina.
It was impressive.
I mean, but Houston wasn't a good situation, and C.J. Stroud made it a good situation.
I would say
That's true.
it was better than Carolina for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. All right. So
Don't count him out.
So my next question for the NFL, like for the playoffs, where do the Cowboys, Bills, Eagles, Ravens, and Dolphins go from here, man? All these teams had high hopes. At one point, they
Wait,
were all.
did you put my team in there?
Yeah, I put the Eagles. I
I
mean, you
think
guys.
Let's go on.
You guys
let's
were
go in
two
order.
quarters-
Whatever, man.
You guys were 2 quarters away
Damn,
from a
you
Super
threw him
Bowl
in
last
there
year, man.
early.
What?
He's cooking.
Bruh.
Can't wait more.
Lock in, man.
Dallas, I think they get rid of Dak.
I agree.
Didn't they just extend him, or they're going to extend him?
Hopefully not.
The
but
thing is,
probably.
He's not a bad player,
Yeah,
but
it
he's
just
one of those
doesn't
players
work.
just like he just don't got it, you know?
I think we need somebody like
It just never meant
He
to
just
be with
don't-
him. It feels like
He's good. Like he's a what do they call it? Like a regular season show out, but
Yeah, he was balling this year too.
a game manager.
he's like Jimmy Butler, but the opposite.
Mm.
He shows out in the regular season. And
What were
then,
you gonna
like,
say, Fig,
nothing
about
in
your
the playoffs.
Cowboys?
I just think that we need somebody like a little bit more
He's not special.
Versatile,
not
Quarterbacky?
more like
better arm.
how do I say this? Like
Here we go.
Rest in
like
your
more
early-
of a veteran, I guess.
a veteran.
Somebody like
Okay.
that can
with
like
experience, been to the
like a little bit
playoffs.
slower that can like just like take control of what they're actually doing, you know?
Mm.
Like telling the receivers where he wants you to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Like my opinion for the Cowboys, I feel like they needed like a better running back, low key.
Facts.
I mean,
And like CD's good, Dak's good. Like
I don't think that was the problem. To be honest.
that's not the problem, but that's something that could be like addressed. I
it
feel
did
like
stop them. They had no run game. In
like
the
Pollard's
playoffs.
all right, but
So
like
something happened. Whether it's
Something's
the running
gotta
back
change.
or the line
He was supposed
or
to
the
have a big
coaching
season,
or
he just didn't
something.
have one.
Yeah.
something's got to change.
It
man.
was all year they struggled running the ball. So
Yeah. So I mean, the next one, I mean, the Bills. I mean, tough loss to the
Pain,
Chiefs
man.
last week.
Mhm.
I
a
mean,
scheduled
That was
loss
a good game.
that's something like
every season.
I don't even know what they need to
Man.
do to
we
get
just
better.
gotta stay healthy. I
They have a
think.
squad, in my opinion. They have
We
good
had
tight ends, good
Mhm.
receivers. I mean, the backfield, James Cook starting to be better. Josh Allen. I mean, what
He-
more do
he
you got to
showed
do?
out.
They dealt with a lot of injuries this year, though.
Yeah, having no Gabe
It's
Davis in
every
the
year.
playoffs that hurt.
Yeah, they said we were missing like 10 offensive linemen. Or
But-
not offensive linemen, but 10 offensive players
Like,
that got hurt.
I don't think there's anything
A
wrong
lot.
with the team. It's just that when you face Mahomes, they just don't have his number. Like,
Yeah,
they just
it's
have
pretty
to-
much like if you could stop Kelsey, like you're good. And we had
Yeah.
like our linebackers were all hurt. Like everybody was hurt. So we had nobody to stop Kelsey.
They just got to find a way to get over the hump, man. That's
Yeah.
I don't think like they get better, but like for
Just
like
gotta
the
get over that
Ravens,
hump.
I think the Ravens can get better. Like
Baltimore
I think they
can-
need a wide
they can
receiver.
I
do
think a
stuff.
big problem is that they lost their defensive coordinator today,
Mhm.
and they
Oh, yeah.
had the number
Damn,
one
I didn't even
defense
know
last year.
hmm
Yeah,
but-
they had a really good defense.
Like give Lamar a wide receiver one, or
Their
give him
defense is
a
still
better
good.
running
I don't know,
back.
Zay Flowers is pretty good.
Zay
Flowers
Flowers is
is
good, but
nice.
like
But somebody better though.
Like-
or like Odell's kind of like hit or miss. Like he'll.
I need like a big name. Like Mike Evans is a
Yeah, Mike
free agent.
Evans
Like
would be good.
go get Mike Evans, bruh. Or like Sutton. Sutton wants to be gone too.
Some other guys
Even some
out,
like
too.
Sutton's not like a wide receiver one, but just somebody like the fill
some
in
more
that gap.
stars, yeah.
Or I said like a running back. I feel like their backfield's always like her
What happened to their
interchangeable.
run game this year? It was like non-existent.
Like I wouldn't mind seeing like a Derrick Henry like join the Cowboys or the Ravens. Like
oh, that'd
I
be
feel
interesting.
like I feel like that'd be like a big pickup for those
That'd be,
guys.
yeah.
What about like the Eagles, man? What do you want the Eagles to do this offseason?
We need a better secondary, so address DBs.
Mm-hmm.
Better defensive coordinator, which we have. We got a new one, but I don't think it's going to be any different. To be honest.
Okay.
What else?
What about Sirianni? You like?
Mm.
You
I
like
mean,
him?
you
We
guys
got to
have-
address the O line because Jason Kelsey
Oh,
retired.
oh,
So,
yeah,
Fuck.
that's true. That's a
so
big loss.
that's a big miss.
Yeah. I mean, you guys.
the offense is good. It's just like it was a little
Offense is
inconsistent
good.
this year because in our Super Bowl run we had a different coordinator, and now we had the other guy.
I feel like
It just seems
Jalen's
as
got to get
bad.
healthy.
Yeah, he was
bro.
he was hurt all year.
He was hurt.
Have
all
you
year.
noticed when he runs, he like runs like limpy.
Yeah.
like
And
bad.
like his middle finger on his throwing hand was like
Hurts.
broken or something.
It was
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was like,
dislocated.
I think.
he didn't look good all year.
I think when he's healthy,
different breed.
I think he's really good in my opinion. So.
Mhm.
Then the last one I had was the Dolphins. what I said about them is I don't like Tua. I think they need a new quarterback.
Damn.
I said like Kyler or Kirk Cousins or something, bruh.
Yeah, Tua's kind
I
of.
don't like Tua at all. I don't think he's the answer for what they want to do. What do you guys think?
Tua's different. Tua's kind of like a Cam Newton. He's like he can
He's
come
good
in and like
in
make
his
plays,
moments,
but I don't know if
Yeah.
he could be like a star Super Bowl quarterback.
You got to be consistent to
Yeah, I
win.
don't know about Tua. I'm gonna be honest.
And he's not gonna play all season.
Was
You
this
already
year
know
his
that.
first playoff game? Am I tweaking?
Healthy. Last year, remember they had
Yeah, but
I forgot who the guy's name was.
I didn't like the way he played in that playoff game against the Chiefs.
Nah,
What, he didn't ball out or anything, huh?
He
It
was,
was
like,
cold.
pretty
I didn't even
bad.
watch the game, honestly.
I didn't
I
watch
was at
it
work.
either, I don't think. But
He
it
was
was
throwing
sad.
Ducks.
Scary.
So what do you think? You think they should address the quarterback position or just ride it out?
I mean, I think they just have to write it out at this point.
I think
I don't think they can get an upgrade.
Some of their defense got
You don't
hurt,
think
too.
Kyler's better?
You said Kyler?
Murray?
Kyler's not leaving Arizona.
Why not?
What do you mean? Why not?
I don't think he's. I don't know if I.
They said they're not drafting a quarterback this year.
Damn.
Kyler's
They're,
nice, but
Their new coach is it new coach? Their
I don't
coach
know.
said that they're riding with Kyler. So
Damn. Okay, so my next question I have is
I guess maybe if they get Dak, which I think might be on the table.
That would be kind of crazy. That'd be interesting.
okay.
See Dak on the Dolphins. But my next question is, what would a ring do for some of the 49ers / Chiefs players? Like, do you go with that question's asking?
Yeah.
Like,
know,
what would another ring do for Patrick Mahomes?
I mean, for the Chiefs, pretty much all the Chiefs players that have been winning the rings with Mahomes
So it looks good.
And,
on
like,
some
so it's just like-
records.
they go back to back.
started getting Hall of Fame careers.
Yeah.
Like I said, Pat Mahomes would enter top 5 quarterback all time, but I said he might
He might
already
be top 2.
He might already be
Yeah.
there. I mean,
But
He's one of the best quarterbacks ever.
just stacking
If
accolades.
that happens.
I said probably Travis might be the best tight end ever if he wins another ring.
Probably. The
I think
accolades
like
is going
Gronk has
crazy.
like 4 rings, but I just think Travis Kelce's been better for longer. I think.
True. And the
Um,
hype around him right now is just insane.
Then I said, would that like solidify Purdy as like a what? What does a
QB?
ring? What if he gets like a
What-
Super Bowl MVP? What does that do for
Well, for
him?
one thing,
Super Bowl
if he does get that
MVP.
right, that means he's the quarterback for the next 10 years for them.
Damn.
So that
He-
could just
that's the
That's
next
he's
Joe,
confirmed the-
Just
Joe
like
Montana.
skyrockets
He's confirmed
his
the
fucking
QB.
like market price.
That's
and
the next
shit.
Joe Montana.
and then also what it does is that people are gonna jump him up in the QB rankings hard.
Exactly.
Really?
With that ring.
all
Really
the,
are.
yeah, all the Niners fans.
He's actually just blessed. He's in a blessed system.
But
really.
if he loses,
They're
his
just
job
gonna-
is his
they're
job
gonna
is in
clown the
jeopardy.
fuck out of him, yeah.
His job is in jeopardy.
yeah, if he
Yeah.
loses, his job is in jeopardy, in my
That's
opinion.
true. And it depends how
Come
bad.
on.
So then I also said if the Niners win, like a lot of like well-deserved players get a ring, like CMC, Kittle, Trent Williams.
What about Debo?
I
Fred
agree with all
Warner,
those,
Bosa.
but I just don't want to see it happen. I'm a hater.
I'm
I'm
just-
a hater. As well.
I'm finding
But I also
one-
don't want to see
Juice
KC
check.
win, bro.
I want
I don't want to see Pat get
You don't
another
want
one.
Pat to win?
Not Pat
Todd
either?
Staley.
No, but I don't like the 49ers either, so I'm like in a
Who are you
Yeah.
going for?
I'm gonna lose situation.
We want a tie
Wait, wait,
game.
wait.
We want a tie game.
that's
Fred
next.
Warner.
Next we have predictions for the Super Bowl, but
Damn, they got a lot of good guys.
like that's like the one positive I brought out of the Niners winning. Like a lot of their players are just I feel like deserved of a ring.
The only
of a
one I
ring.
want to win for the Niners is just C-Mac.
Yeah.
That's
CMC.
it, I think.
I mean,
It's,
yeah, that'd be so fire. I mean, like
Everyone else I can't stand. Not gonna lie.
you can't stand them all.
No,
I like Debo.
maybe IU.
Oh, Ayuk. I like Ayuk.
I put huge check on down there.
Juszczyk is crazy.
I like Fred Warner. Fred
Yeah, I
Warner's
mean-
tight.
Yeah,
Oh,
Fred too.
yeah,
I'll give him Fred. I'll give him Fred.
Yeah.
I'll give him
I
Fred. I'll
had
give him
Fred
Fred.
down. I had
Fred's a freaking.
I like Trent Williams too.
workaholic, man.
He has swag. I
I
think.
don't like Trent.
Left tackle.
Yeah, swag.
He does, bro. He got aura.
He
I
kinda
got my
was- he kinda
swagger
drippy.
back.
Yeah, he does. So yeah, my last
Ditto.
thing for the NFL part of this episode is the Super Bowl predictions. I mean, we can
Give
go.
me Chiefs by 1,000,000.
Niners.
What's their score?
Niners 50 to.
And Super Bowl MVP.
Give me
Damn.
I'm gonna go 21.
Niners. See
Give me-
Mike.
21-7.
30
Who?
to
49ers. We're gonna see an upset. Crazy.
Give me a-
21-7 49ers. Okay.
give me 30-24 Chiefs.
30-24 Chiefs.
23-22 Niners.
Damn.
A 1-point
That's
game.
crazy.
Like a missed
That's
field goal.
crazy. Yeah,
It might just come down to another
That's a missed extra
field goal.
point.
Maybe
Oh
one
my
point.
god.
I don't know the points, but that's the one.
I'll probably go. I'm gonna say Chiefs. No, if I was a betting man, I would say the Niners because, like I said,
Whoa,
they don't
why?
go back to back. Remember, I always say that
Oh, that's
NFL
true, that's
teams
true.
never go back to back. But I want the Chiefs, so I'm going to say.
But I
the
also
Chiefs.
think like we always go by the better quarterback wins, right?
Yeah.
And also like Mahomes is like on a special trajectory.
And
So if
they
he
have
loses 2 Super Bowls, it's
and they
kind
have
of
the
I
Taylor
don't know.
Swift
Bust.
script. Yeah. So I'd probably say Chiefs.
dude off his head.
I go Chiefs 27, Niners 24. Another game-winning field goal like last year.
Dang. Chiefs
Yeah.
then. Is that
I
3
can see that
Chiefs?
happening.
So I mean, anything else NFL-wise you guys want to talk about? I mean, we used to talk about Dan Campbell's play calling versus the Niners this past weekend.
I shouldn't do that tweet. Oh my god, I sent you that tweet right about the stats.
How much they got it like during the regular season or something, the fourth down conversions.
It was that, and also the kicker's field goal percentage
Oh yeah,
was like pretty bad, like 50%.
But I just feel like you have to take the points.
I agree, but also, in those positions, like they almost got it. It was drop catches. Like
They lost that game. I feel like the Niners didn't win that game. Lions lost
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they just lost.
That's
it to
how I felt, too.
themselves, Pretty much.
I also feel so bad for Detroit fans because like you get there and that's how you lose.
You're never getting back.
You choke.
You're never getting
Your team
back.
chokes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but
They don't deserve that.
maybe
I'll
get
be honest.
back. But
All right, so I guess we just switch over to the NBA. Midway through the season, trade deadline is coming up. I have the records right here in front of me. Timberwolves are 1 seed, Nuggets 2, OKC 3. Boston's the 1 seed, Bucks 2nd, Knicks 3rd. Any thoughts of the NBA season so far?
wow, I didn't know the Timberwolves were 1.
Yeah, they've been
They've
hooping.
been freaking hooping.
Yeah, the people. I mean, the teams at the top in the West is pretty interesting.
That's
Yeah.
that's wild.
I mean,
you also like, are they contenders?
I mean,
Are they actual contenders?
Hopefully, but nah.
like I can't see them. Like I can't see the
Maybe.
Wolves, Thunder, like beating the Nuggets or Clippers. Healthy Nuggets or Clippers. I don't
Damn,
think. I don't
those are
see.
tough
Think they
teams,
beat
yeah.
them.
Mm.
But like in the Eastern
don't know.
Conference, I really just have
Those
Bucks and
teams make
Celtics.
sense. They're at the
Yeah.
top.
I can see some
What I
stuff
don't like is
happening.
Doc Rivers being the coach of the Bucks.
Yeah,
That just sets you up for failure. You're not winning a
Yeah,
ring.
I'm
I
not
promise you
getting-
that. I'll put money on it. I'll put my life on it.
So
Yeah.
some other
Book
interesting,
it. Book it.
some other interesting things we have are like
All the 70 bombs.
Yeah, there's
like
been some crazy stats.
yeah,
lately.
we got that. We got that next. But like the Pistons have only won 6 games. I mean that's terrible.
Pretty impressive how bad they are.
Rockets and Warriors outside of the play-in.
Whoa.
You guys are outside the play-in right now. I'm just
For real?
yeah.
Undeserving.
Were you
both-
11
both
or 12?
sides.
You guys are 11 and Warriors are 12. Thoughts on your guys' like teams this season? You guys have been watching really?
I mean, improvement. I can take an improvement.
I
Even
watched
if we
a
don't make the
little bit.
playoffs, I'm fine with
They
it.
look good.
you guys are improving.
Some players look
Yeah.
good. Jonathan Kuminga looks
We already
nice.
matched your win
Kuminga-
total from last year.
Kaminga does look good.
Kuminga's balling out.
Draymond's back finally.
Curry's hooping. Draymond's
Um,
wilding.
Yeah,
As
pretty,
usual.
Play was
pretty
sick.
much. I feel like that run's coming to an end, or even
End of an era.
It's already
Slowing
ended.
down.
I think.
Probably.
They're saying there's a chance Clay gets traded.
I was gonna ask Nick, as a
Maybe.
Warriors fan, would you be loyal to keeping Clay and Draymond, or do you want Steph to get as much help as he can to win another ring?
Trade him away, man.
Damn, Clay
No,
and
I'm-
Draymond.
I don't know. Draymond.
That's a hard question.
Draymond's been like wilding recently.
That's
so-
real. That's real.
But I also like what he does. Like, there's a lot of times where he's just like helping Kuminga get better. So
Mhm.
it's like, where else are you gonna get that? Like,
yeah.
like other players just want like to hoop for themselves,
Mm-hmm.
but like Draymond kind of like lets other people shine, and then Clay's like can get hot. He's a
Mhm.
hooper, and like all the nostalgia and stuff of him just being there is crazy.
Yeah.
But
Like
at the end of the day, it's just Curry's like the team. Really,
I feel like you. I don't know what I would do
it depends what we're like
Would-
asking for.
would you
like
be
what we're trying
loyal?
to get.
to your franchise players for the past 10 years, or do you want to get Steph help? Like I don't know.
I think it's time to let go at this point.
It's actually time to let
It's
go.
time to let
I'll
go,
be
but
It's getting to a point where like these younger players are just becoming too
just
much.
better than them.
yeah.
Like the veterans can't help. Like, you know, you need young players to deal with young players.
You want to give Curry as much help as he can right now, while he's like still trying to
But at the same time,
become one of the
I
best.
can see
players.
them
what
not
can you
doing
get?
that.
What can you get from them? that actually improves the team that much.
Yeah, like you're gonna get probably
Because it's not gonna be this season.
It's probably gonna be a waste.
This season's already
You're gonna
chalked.
give them away and
Yeah.
like not get nothing back.
You're gonna get barely anything from him.
Yeah, honestly, would just help Curry. Just
Especially
help.
since they're on the outside looking in
and
the
way
playoffs.
we've been drafting like some studs. So
Yeah,
it's kind
that's
of like
real.
I can see them keeping him for just like helping
Clay.
players like develop.
Wait,
Helping
yeah.
other players.
But I feel like Clay, he doesn't like.
Clay might retire. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
eventually
I can see
they'll
that.
retire.
He's not like the.
He's gonna retire a Warrior. I promise you
yeah,
that.
yeah. He's not like
Yeah.
the developing type to have someone take a starting spot. No, Clay wants to start. Clay wants to like still be
because
relevant.
he didn't like when Poole was.
No, he didn't like
shining
that
over.
shit at all.
That's
But
true. But if he's gonna like want to be there still,
he's
that's
gonna
You gotta
have
play
to
better.
sacrifice.
You gotta
That's
play
what's
better.
gonna
That's what you got
happen.
to do.
Yeah,
I mean, like
he's gonna have to like do
he
what
can-
Chris Paul's doing.
You can
and
feel some
shit.
type of way, but the reality sets in eventually.
Because
you
Curry
know?
will come off the bench.
I
and,
mean,
like,
for some
not give a
people,
fuck.
like never like settled in. Like Carmelo, he always wanted to start. He never wanted
True.
to take the like. Even like CP this year, he was saying like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait to start this year." It's like,
Yeah.
buddy,
What spot are you taking?
Yeah, what the heck?
Come on now.
So yeah, my next thing is who is the MVP? Embiid, Jokic, Shea. Those are the top three in my opinion.
I seen flights say that if like Embiid misses 6 more games, he can't.
He's
like,
ineligible,
I think it's
Yeah.
4 more now.
and
so he's not.
I don't think he's going to win it because
getting
of that
Yeah.
reason.
But I would say Embiid if that wasn't the case.
I would say Embiid too if that wasn't the case.
But since
Oh,
it is,
Jalen Green! Oh my goodness,
He's
that was
barking.
different. That was different.
Screen.
All right, so yeah, I'll probably say right now, I'd probably just give it to Jokic because Embiid's going to be disqualified.
Damn it. Yeah, that's facts.
Well, I'm gonna say someone else. So I
Uh.
think Shea should win it because they're gonna end up being the
Shea.
1 or 2 seed in the West, and that's pretty impressive with a young squad. and
Shea's-
he's leading the squad.
I mean, they're the
Shea's
third
been
seed right now
cooked.
behind the Nuggets.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Has
Wait,
been-
I take it back.
they are.
It's either Jokic or Shea, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
I want Shea to win it because I want to see someone else win it. Really.
Yeah, that's real.
I think Jokic is gonna take it. by
I
a
think
lot.
Jokic takes it as well. Or I could see Shea doing it. Only if Luka had a better record, he'd be in this conversation.
Exactly.
Dude,
That's
that
all
just
I gotta
pains
say.
me.
Yeah.
That pains me so much.
Like
That's tough.
my first thought is just him because of all of his fucking crazy stat lines, but like it's just not
His team's like
working.
what, the 7th seed, 6th
But
seed?
6th seed.
Yeah.
It's just
Not
crazy
gonna
how
cut it,
like
man.
Shea went from like a lottery team to now the second seed or third seed in the West before Luka did that. Luka's always been middle of the tier. His team's always been middle of the tier
I
out of the
agree.
playoffs.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure his highest seeding was like maybe like 4, maybe.
I don't even know.
Mass.
I think it might have been 5.
It might have been 5.
Where are they right now?
They're 6.
Okay.
But I mean, hats off to OKC. They just built a great like system over there.
Yeah,
right now.
they're young
Giddy needs to be
players.
gone.
Giddy needs to be gone.
hmm
I feel like he fits the team
I
well.
mean-
but yeah.
I'll say this: I think that Thunder team is really good, but I don't think they're built for the playoffs with their roster.
What's their ceiling this year?
Their ceiling
The
with their current roster,
Uh huh.
second round. Yeah,
Exit?
just second round.
I would say second round.
What about the Wolves?
They can be in the conference.
Conference finals?
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
They
Who
can
would-
compete.
Wait, you don't agree with that? They can be lower or higher? Like,
Lower.
oh, okay, I see
think-
that too.
Remember, they have to prove it.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah.
they were the 8th seed last year, lost to the Nuggets.
And they
Yeah,
didn't
gonna
look
have
good.
to beat. They're gonna have to beat like a good squad.
Yeah.
Like, would you take the Wolves over the Clippers? Healthy Clippers? I wouldn't.
That's hard.
Clippers
No,
have
I'm
I
been
can see.
good.
I can see the Timberwolves easily winning.
I
But-
can see either
That's
one
a tough
winning.
match.
The
that,
big
yeah.
question is, I said healthy Clippers. I mean,
know,
they're
I know.
never healthy
I
in
still
the
agree.
playoffs.
There's a lot of
Oh,
weapons
damn.
on that
Now I'm
Clippers
taking the
roster.
Clippers.
I still stand
boy.
on it. I think
That's
the Timberwolves can win.
ass team, boy.
All right, so I mean, I said Jokic. P said SGA. Nick said Jokic. If Embiid
I
gets
say
disqualified.
Jokic.
Embiid
Yeah.
if he was in it, but yeah, I said Jokic.
I want Shy though.
Okay, so
Shy would be cool.
I mean, Nick already said it kind of earlier. The crazy scoring outcomes the past like week and a half.
Had some crazy shit.
Embiid had 70.
70,
Cat
yeah.
had like 62.
64 or
Oh my
62.
God.
Yeah.
Then Luka had 73. There's Book had 62. My question is, do you think it's easier to score in today's NBA than like 10, 20 years ago?
Yes.
That's
Easily,
a good
yeah.
question.
But
I
like,
think there's a lot less physicality.
Yeah, I think so
Easier.
too.
You're not allowed to play defense in the NBA.
Yeah.
But the
At
thing
least
is, I
not
feel
to
like
the extent that you want to.
All you got to do is jerk your head up when you're driving, and it'll be a foul.
It's,
Yeah.
Or say, "Hey, hey."
you could definitely get to the line
Hey.
easier.
I think so
I
too.
think the whistle
You
has
could
been
definitely
crazy
get to
this
the
season.
line easier.
Sometimes the whistle's crazy, but I feel like what was I gonna
The
say?
refs have been like, I don't even know what to say
Like,
about the refs.
I feel like the old heads like
Easier to
over exaggerate how easy it is to score in the NBA.
It's not super easy, but it's you
It's
can
not
tell
super-
it's easier.
But like the talent in the NBA right now, I think this is probably the most talent that's ever been in the league
I
ever.
agree.
I agree.
Definitely.
Like
This is peak talent.
10 years ago, there wasn't Luka, there wasn't Embiid, Jokic to drop in 70 points.
No, like 15 years ago, the top point guard was averaging 20 and 10.
Yeah, and like they would shoot like probably like 10 threes a game. Like
No rebounds.
they found out how to score easier in the NBA. I feel like,
Facts.
and I feel like you can't like knock that for them finding that
True.
out.
Players got
And,
better.
Like the point
Evolved.
I brought to
The
Preston.
game is just evolving over time. You know?
Yeah, like last week, Paul Pierce was like, "Oh, it's too easy to score in today's NBA," but like Kobe had 81 in 2006. Like
Facts.
that's like, and the ball was even like you didn't even shoot threes back then. That man Kobe had 81,
Yeah.
but
And Will had 100.
that's my next question.
That's the next
Uh,
question, boy.
That's the next one.
That never happened.
Where's
I had-
the footage?
I had a question. I said,
One
"Is
step ahead.
Bring
is
the footage
Kobe's 81 more impressive than Wilt's 100? Did it
Yes.
even did it even happen?"
back. That's,
Kobe's
we've
is
seen
definitely
it.
more
We've seen
impressive.
81.
I know,
so, I mean,
I'm
that's
saying, did the
impressive.
Wilt's 100 even
Yes.
happen?
That's hearsay.
Yes.
No, I think Kobe's is more impressive.
I think it's way more impressive. It's not
Will
close.
played against people who were like 5'9", bro. I
Janitors.
promise you.
And there's no footage of the 100 point
yeah,
game.
fucking never happened.
mechanics.
There's no footage.
He was playing against science teachers.
It's like Shaq
I've
versus
seen
kindergartners.
Yeah, Kobe's is way more impressive.
Kobe's is way more impressive.
Then my last question for I guess the episode is, when will 81 be broken and who will break it? You think in the next year and a
I can
half
see
it's
Luka.
broken?
I
Okay,
see
not the
Luka
next
doing
year and a
it.
half. Maybe the next.
Luka had 73.
I think in the next 10 years.
Probably the next 10 years it'll probably be broken.
I
I
think
say
it's-
within the next 3.
I think it's going to be probably Booker.
Think Booker breaks it?
Booker
I got
breaks
money
it.
on Luka.
Luka had 73.
I got Booker.
Because there's no way
I
that
got
73 is going to be his career high the rest of his career.
Booker
There's no way,
I mean,
right?
Booker had 30
Buddy,
and a
this is
quarter.
your-
He's only starting, you know?
This is year 6, I think.
But I don't
His
know.
career high is not going to stay at 73, I don't think.
Booker had 30 and a quarter, bruh. And he's
And
like his game
Cat
is
had like 60
smooth.
after 3 quarters. Like, bro, Cat's gonna fucking.
There's a chance Wemby breaks it.
What if
Now I
it's
think
like
about it.
what about a younger?
I could see
I
that.
was gonna say younger player like Wemby,
Wemby.
LaMelo.
Because he's low-key
Like a
like,
young
actually
player.
unguardable.
And
Wemby
He's
could
okay.
actually break it. That's actually a good
Wemby.
one.
He's a bucket machine.
Like, say he's playing like a small ball lineup one night. He's just
scoring
Giving the ball
basket
every
after
time.
basket,
It's like,
getting
whoa,
fouled.
Will's 100,
it's like
really.
Will, but he can shoot a 3 too.
Because like if you watch him play,
We're
like they just throw him
rewatching
lobs,
Will.
and he's literally just there. Like
He's
Yeah.
just dropping
You
the
can't-
ball in.
They're throwing lobs from
you
like
actually
across
can't stop
court.
that without fouling him.
They
Really,
just body him.
No,
yeah.
that actually might be a good one. That's
But it is tough because he does foul like a lot.
it's
yeah.
also tough
He fouls
because
a lot
I don't think he's gonna be playing that many minutes each night in his
because he
career.
and because
But like maybe like 3 years from now, when he has to like figure it out, like maybe
Mhm.
like a
When
good
he's
point guard
hooping.
with
Also-
him.
because
Oh
he can
my
shoot
God.
threes too.
Also,
bro.
I don't think Popovich will go for that.
No, he
He
wouldn't.
won't let him. He
He's
wouldn't
gonna-
let him do
He's
it.
gonna have
Stay
to.
humble.
Popovich
Like-
gonna have to retire or
Yeah.
something for Wemby to do that.
which
um,
also may happen.
But yeah, I'd probably say, I mean, Luka. I could see Booker probably doing something like that, or Wemby's a good one too. What other? I feel like
Curry,
Prime Dame probably could have,
Dame,
but he had 70 last year. I mean,
Dame could have. Not now.
just those players that get hot.
The biggest thing, it has to be a player who gets. I mean, shoots threes, obviously.
They have to
Mhm.
be fed a lot.
Also, the game has to be close.
I think another person that could have broke it was Clay when he had like 60 and 3/4 and he just sat out the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah,
That could have. I feel
Same
like
thing with Harden.
11 dribbles.
same thing with Harden. Yeah. So, that's all I got for the NFL NBA episode. You know,
Dude, that Clay was different.
a lot of good topics here. Glad to be back.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, that's
It's good
all
to
I
be
got
back,
to
man.
say for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Catch you later, gang.
Peace.
Peace.